And on the hill in this one, Braxton Ashcraft. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch. But he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ernie Clement at the plate now. That's ball one.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Strike two.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That's a ball low.
Just getting started here in Pittsburgh.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one ripped, but foul. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting fourth, left fielder, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. Golden opportunity right here. That's inside. And that's ball one. All loaded up here in the third and final game of the series.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk.
Laser base hit. One runs in, fires to the plate. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
0-1 down.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Alejandro Kirk digs in now.
That's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches, breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside.
To short, could be 2. There's one. On to first, double play. We go to the bottom of the first. And the starter for Toronto, Jose Barrios. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the 0-2. Out to short, Lopez. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Brian Reynolds here. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. That's a strike. Berrios, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Can't squeeze it. It bounces away. And he'll pull him to second safely.
Batting third, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Okamoto settles under it. 2 down. Lau at the plate.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Brandon Lau.
That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside.
That's the ball. Outside.
And that is ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Lenny Sosa. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The throw in. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That ball looked and sounded like it was shot out of a cannon. Absolutely demolished at 117 miles per hour, which is extremely rare, but I bet he wishes he got just a little more lift on it, because if he would have, it would have gone way out of here.
In the dirt. Bounce to third. Bregman to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Tyler Fitzgerald next up for the Blue Jays.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
No, that's down.
There's
Ball.
a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. On the ground. The sliding play at short to first. But it's not in time. Base hit. Now a quick throw to first. Fitzgerald back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. 2 on, 1 out. And it's even up. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
Ha!
Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's second.
That's up. That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Swanson slings to first. 2 out. Swing and a foul out of play. Fought off foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Just
that
misses.
missed. That's the ball.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at PNC Park, Swanson digs in.
The shortstop, Dancy Swanson.
This one in the air, center field. Fitzgerald under it. And there's one down.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Out towards right center field, Lockridge on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So up next, Jared Triolo.
Jared Triolo.
And first offering is fouled off. Bart off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Just missed.
No, that missed.
Well, these Jays really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The 0-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 out man at first. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. On the ground, right side, and it gets by him.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to be the odds. Really protect.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Hunter Barco.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 on, 1 out. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. On the second, they get 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate.
Second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 away. Foul ball. comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
That missed. That's a ball.
On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Ryan Reynolds.
Ball.
Tried to
What you
check his
got?
swing there, appeal to third, didn't go.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 down, nobody on. Just
That's a
misses
ball.
with that one. That's towards center. And the inning is over. Start of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Brandon Lockridge. Line drive, base hit. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Otto Lopez.
No, that's out.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
No, that's down.
Those always
Ball.
feel great.
The 1-0. High fly ball, right field. Reynolds settles underneath it. And there's one down. 2 aboard with 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Yeah.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. That one hit the knees for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Dives and he can't hang on. Flips it, the tag, and they got him. Kazuma Okamoto will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The relay throw.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Okamoto around third. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Swanson now to throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Fouled off to the right. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fitzgerald takes it in for the out. One down. And now it's Brandon Lau. On a line out towards center. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. Fly to center his first time. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope, ball. Ball.
Two now. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays, Tyler Fitzgerald. That misses.
Ball, that's low.
Ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And he's into second with nobody out.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Foul ball there.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him. One away here in the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ernie Clement. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Foul ball.
Yo 1.
Ball inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Left field, way back there, carrying well. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball. Hey.
That pitch in for a strike. And a count now even up. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. As a run scores. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's a 2-run single, and the lead continues to grow. So man aboard, Lenny Sosa next up for the Blue Jays. And the lefty with the 0-1. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Reynolds on the run. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Blake Perkins digs in now. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
In the air, left field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman, Jared Triolo.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch. And that's the mental part of the game we're talking about. The starter's been dominant out there, and he probably feels like he has the chance to finish this one out.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Fitzgerald under it. And there's 2 down. Ha-Sung Kim, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
That misses
Outside.
the zone.
That's a ball.
That's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. That is the inning. Berrios gets his first big league win, and what a performance he put together to do it. Singing a complete game.
Feels like one of those outings you can only dream about. I doubt he went out there today thinking that he's going to go the distance, but he had it all working, and they let him finish the job. I love that. That was something special. Very cool to see.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.